p.m. is before 25th of July. All right, so then some of you ask, after launching of the staking program, the price is going to go high or not? Of course, because the demand of FTC is going up, right? And if you're going to ask me the price expectation, I don't know, because this is market forces, because it depends on the demand and supply. But I would say a few times of what we have is easily achievable. All right, so yeah. So let me scroll through with just so many things. Okay, so now I have unmute this Pranay. Pranay, I believe you're from India, right?
Sir, I am Pramana Chaudhary from India, sir.
Hi.
Congratulations. FinTocH is the fantastic platform and a unique platform. Otherwise, FinTocH is world famous decentralized ecosystem blockchain. Number one blockchain, sir. I am proud FinTocH. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. You have any question?
Sir, other exchange FTC coin, other exchange when, sir? Like some like Binance, centralized exchange, Binance, Coinbase, OKX exchange, MXCC, Global, etc., etc.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so Ethan, please introduce yourself and ask your question. Yeah, where are you from?
Hello. Yeah. Ethan.
Yeah, hi.
I'm from Malaysia, KL.
Hi.
Okay, I have two questions here. Okay. So the first question, like I posted, is that the FUSD, is it pegged with any Bitcoin or the real USD? Because as I see the white paper, right, they say it is pegged with verify that this thing is the real USD instead of just some kind of came out with some kind of USD. Yeah, this is my first question.
Just now I'm not able to hear you. Maybe your network is not so good. So you're asking about the FUSD, right? Is it any other asset, right? So
yeah, are you able to hear?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. No, my question is like this. The FUSD, right? Okay, it says that according to the white paper, it says that it is pegged with Bitcoin and also the USD, right? So how can we verify it? Because last year we have a case by Luna, right? So Luna, their own stablecoin is using the algorithm, so it's called UST. So this UST itself, they got something like what you call the death spiral case, right? Then people attack it, and then the UST lose peg, and then after that, they lose value. So instead of 1-to-1 to USD, it becomes less than even 10 cents of USD. So how can we assure that this thing wouldn't happen in FUSD? This is my first question.
Okay. Your second question?
Okay. My second question is that like we all expecting from you guys is that as you can see, this fin chain or main chain or whatever itself is that like if in BSC scan, right, we can verify the transactions and everything. But in over this fin chain and this main chain itself, right, although we can see a list of transactions and so on, but we cannot see who are the holders. We cannot see who where are the transactions from and so on. So that's why even now, if we put in the liquidity pool in the fin chain, we don't know how many holders are there, or maybe are there any manipulations, like because company has a lot of like some kind of bad history lah, including like hack and so on. So it easily let us to imagine that this thing could happen also, because since now the FinChain itself is in your own blockchain, so anything we can manipulate if I own the blockchain itself.
All right. So I think eventually all this will be addressed because I think you have to give the company a bit of time. All right. So the company will announce that, and I think the scan itself will be more transparent to allow the users, because it's a public chain, right? So it has to be transparent, but you have to give a bit of time for the company to get all the things up in time now. So that is some time is needed. And of course, your first question is also the same, right? It's according to the white paper, we'll be back with major currencies. So it will be announced soon how you can how it has been so-called supported by the major currencies. Yeah. But of course, what I'm trying to share is what the company is planning to move on, and of course, eventually all these will is the standard question from all the crypto industry. So this will be addressed in soon.
Okay, I have a last question, but this last question is a bit controversial. So this question is like this. You see, we ourselves in FTC, we claim that this FinChain, main chain is very famous, is very good and so on. But how come, if those people who are in crypto, I mean outsiders are not in the FinTOCH itself, they don't even know what the F is this FTC chain and so on. Meaning that this thing is not well known in outside of the FTC itself. It's only well known by all of us. If you talk to some people, those people who are very good in crypto, they don't even recognize this thing. So I mean even like those like Cointelegraph, CoinDesk and all these very famous crypto news portal, they don't even announce about this. So what is the issue, sir? You get what I mean? What is the main reason behind, or is it lack of publicity and so on?
It takes time. Okay, for example, when Ethereum start in 2015, 16, 17, do you think everybody know about them? No, right? So only when the Ethereum gain a lot of popularity, right? When a lot of projects start to use the blockchain, then it will gain all this popularity. So this all the public chain will take time. It's not just from day one you go and boom and tell everybody about it. It's useless. So eventually, if there's project that wants to use the blockchain, right, the company welcome, right? So when more and more project using the blockchain, then you will gain publicity. At the same time, you gain traction. It's the same. There's so many blockchain in the world, right? Even you talk about second level blockchain or this. Do you know them? You also may not know them, right? Until there are more projects are using their chain. So it takes time. So I think we have to give the company a bit more time for that to happen.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, let me... Right, Ashik, you can...
Hi, sir. My name is Ashik from India.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, I have two questions and one suggestions. Okay, when is I think the meeting is already completed. Our lending is started this month, 25th. Is it right?
It's not lending, it's a staking program, yeah.
Staking. Okay, I forgot that. It's staking. Okay, going to starting the 25th. Okay, it's a good news. Some people are already panic because of the hacking and like.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That. Okay. When is starting our future project? When is the completed the ecosystem? After 180 days, what happened the mining? It's so many people are already confused. Can you explain me what is the when is completed the ecosystem and the mining subscription? You not used vouchers. It's maybe return. When is return? Okay, that is my question. And one suggestion is when is open the app, you should have to do some videos demo like how to register, how to add liquidity, how to cross chain transaction like a animated video. It's maybe helpful to people. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So of course I think the staking will right, the staking operation once it's ready, we will launch an official announcement in the app. And of course I think we will actually make the videos so that members are able to actually work on it. All right. So I think, of course, during the course, I think the hacking incident, which is not really, something that's no good happening, because I think there's a lot of when we cross chain, there is the loophole that the hackers managed to get show off. But all this has been resolved, okay? And the company actually respond pretty fast. And with our own chain, things probably will get better. All right. So, and that is a very important element. And as I say, I mean, some of the mining is going to continue definitely, right? So the mining, you will getting your mining returns on a daily basis. And after 180 days, right, the full mining rewards will be released on a daily basis as well. So this will continue and continue until your 80 years, right? Because this is because we have a halving every 4 years. So this will continue and continue on. So, and when the ecosystem is up, right, then of course the company will work on refunding the capital and stuff like that. So there are some confusion maybe. All right. So we will ask the company to do the verification again. We are verified. And as of the return and the mining, those who have subscribed is definitely going on. All right. So as of the return of the capital after the ecosystem, we will actually make an announcement again. All right, to clarify. Now
the unused vouchers when we can return. What is the expecting the profit? How much we can expect in the percentage of profit when is getting the unused vouchers?
No, unused voucher is not useful anymore. Right, so there is a timeline for the voucher to be used to subscribe to mining. So those who have not done it, you can't use it anymore. Okay. Kelly?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Okay, well, my first question, I want to ask, actually, I'm a bit late to join the Zoom. So I just want to ask, when will the borrowing and lending going to come back? That's the first question. And the second question is, there's TFTC in my account, which I am holding like 7 TFTC. So I wanted to ask, what does it also stand for?
Yeah,
that's my question.
Yeah, okay. I guess you have been late, huh? So
Yes.
actually, we will send out the recording, right? You may continue to watch the recording. Anyway, so we will not have lending, right? We will actually introduce a new program for staking using FTC, right? So it will launch by 25th of July, all right? So let's take note of that. And for TFTC or TFDH is a test coin. So test coin is not useful anymore. Now our FinTOCH is using FTC and the real FTC and the real FDH. So all the T is the test. The test one is not useful anymore. Oh, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome.
We have Benny.
Yes. First of all, I congratulate the whole ecosystem you developed. It's wonderful. Even though we are panic already, I think a lot of people asked that the same question. Yesterday itself, some hacking are happening. How can we trust our system? My 2 or 3 members are, I think, lost their FTC from our FTC Fin chain. Yesterday it happens. One is that. Then another one is, you already told that unused vouchers are not useful. Then what will do that persons? Because they invested their hard-earned money. That means USDT to this company. They are eligible for the benefit of that amount.
Yeah, okay. Now, first I want to say is the company has given enough time for the voucher to use for subscription. So some of the members, they somehow or rather, they didn't do it, right? Or the introducer, the upline is not teaching them. So there is always a timeline to do things, right? So when this is not being done, I think they cannot really do the mining. But not to worry, because the company has promised when the ecosystem is up, right? Then they will pay the members back. But the members still have to activate their account. So the activation of account is just 0.1 FTC with equivalent amount of USDT. So once the members activate their account, they will be eligible to get back the interest as well as the whatever capital they have actually put in. All right, I hope I answer your questions. It's Manhattan.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, Mahantesh from India.
You have a bad echo.
Yeah, getting there. So actually, complete ecosystem over, no? When we getting our overall investment node subscribed, no, already. When we will be getting expected date?
Sorry, can you rephrase your question?
No, actually, we are already subscribed, no, node. When it may get to overall my investment, I think it's $4,500 I node subscribed. So when it may get, I expected date, please.
Okay, so I think let me repeat again. A lot of members, they are not able to capture this.
No, sir, actually,
Those who have Okay, let me answer your question first. So for those who have subscribed using the voucher, you are getting your mining returns on a daily basis. But of course, if your voucher is not a lot, then you may not get a lot right now. Okay, but bear in mind that, as I say, all right, the company is running a new program, and this new program is definitely able to drive the price up, right? And by the time, right, the price is favorable, and the time and over time, actually you're gaining more and more FTC coin from the mining, right? So once, you can accumulate as much coin as you like, then eventually if the price is favorable, maybe 1,000 or more, you can actually sell it into market. As I say, you don't have any problem selling at all because we have a very huge LP. Because of the mechanism the company actually introduced to allow all the new members or old members to contribute to the LP. So this is a beneficiary to all the members. So I believe some of our members, they are not very well versed in the crypto world or in the decentralized exchange, but eventually you will be able to see this happening. The coin price will start to grow because of the mechanism we have put in or the program that we have put in, and you can actually liquidate your FTC. Other than that, right, the company will still return, but you have to activate the account, right? So when the ecosystem is completed, for example, now we are in the stage of what? We are in the stage of putting up our FinSwap. We are in the stage of doing the staking, and eventually we will launch our FinPay. Those are our ecosystem. So you have to give companies some time to let the ecosystem will go up, right? So that is what the company is working on. So let's give the company some time, but we welcome the new program, the staking program, so that members we can start seeing the coin price start climbing, and also if the members want to liquidate some of their FTC, they can do so as well. So at least that are the immediate needs for the members. All right, so let's pick on 2 to 3 more members, and we can actually end the session today. Wendy.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, this Wendy. I'm from Malaysia. Now the thing is, from what you have said today, the company basically just wants us to pump in more money. Pump in money, add liquidity, add staking. But there is no transparency from FinTocH. You say, this is not attacking you personally, Michael. Now, you say it takes time. But you have not given us a timeline. First, you will say, FinTocH will say, there will be lending soon. And then now they say, no, there's no lending, there's staking. Okay? And then after that, they say this, and then after that, they will backtrack again. I think, and a lot of people here will agree with me, that FinTocH has backtracked on a lot of things that they promised earlier on. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, what is your question?
My question is, how do you expect us to trust FinTocH when they don't, they want us to keep putting in more money, but there is no transparency. You mentioned to somebody else that it takes time for
Right.
for FinTOsh to be well known and all that stuff. But you want us to keep on putting in more money.
Wendy, not getting members to put in more money.
Sorry?
Members can stay put, right? Members already have their mining returns. But the mining returns, if the company is doing nothing, you cannot catch up. The price too low, you cannot get back, right? So the company is running a program, and it's up to the members whether they want to participate in the program. So for the members, they do not wish to participate, it's fine. You will still getting your mining returns every day. And the mining returns is useless if the coin price doesn't climb. Right? So now the company is launching a new staking program. But it doesn't mean that the old members must participate. Don't need to. You can don't come up a single cent, continue to enjoy your mining returns, and you have your mining coins, you can sell it in the market. Nobody can stop you. So don't mistaken that the company is asking the members to put in more money. No. The company is launching a program that is beneficiary for all members, including the old members. So for all members, you can choose not to participate in the next program. No problem. All right, so you can still continue to receive, and I believe you are receiving on a daily basis. But you look at the coin price, you don't think you want to sell, or you don't have much to sell. I agree with all these members, no problem, right? So, but if the company is doing nothing, the coin price is not going to grow, right? So what if now the company is doing something, right? If the old members, they are not doing anything at all, they can still get their returns, and they can still sell the coins, right? If the coin price is favorable enough, they can just sell it off, and eventually they will get back what level they're in, right? And don't forget, the company has promised, right? Once the ecosystem is up, it will return, right? The capital, right? So for all members, they do not need to do anything at all. They just need to activate their account, which is only $30 at this moment of time. So the main drive of the company is to create the ecosystem, right? To do what they promise. To create value of the blockchain so that there is value for the company and the FTC. That's it. So don't mistaken that the company is trying to get more money from the old members. They are not. Old members are still getting whatever they're supposed to get. All right. So I think I hope that address your concern. I think I'm not sure who is your upline. So I believe information is not properly being articulated. So I think you probably have to get more information from them so that you know what is the company plan to move forward. Okay?
Yes, fair enough. What you have said is correct, technically, but it was promised earlier, or maybe last month, that there will be lending, but now there is no more lending, right?
I don't know who are communicating with you. Apparently, this is not the rightful information. So I think you have to get from the right sources.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So we will take one or two more questions that we are going to close the session. Carissa? Carissa Logan?
Sorry, hello?
Hi.
Hi. So, my question is, we have a liquidity pool, right, in the BSC. So, should I remove it from BSC and put it in the Fin main?
Don't need. The company is working on to automate the process, so do not need to do anything now.
Okay. All right, that was my concern.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
So we have another question, then we will wait a day. So we have blockchain. So are you Kojo? You want to say something?
Mr. Michael,
Yeah, hi.
greetings. Give me 1 second. For today's presentation, I think it was very detailed and a lot of usually the questions that I always have been addressed. I just had 2 main questions, right? I wanted you to first repeat there was a section in the staking. I think I was not, maybe I missed what you were saying, but when someone stakes, for example, $1,000 and provides liquidity, $1,000, right? Will they be earning 1% on the $1,000 or they'll be earning 1% on the total of $2,000?
The 1% is on the staking of FTC. The liquidity is on the our marketing program. So the marketing program works on the liquidity, and the staking work on the FTC staking. So it's a separate thing.
Separate thing. Okay.
But
so I had
final one. Let's wait for the official announcement, because I mean, although that I have get information from the company, but before they officially announce it, they may change. So I cannot say that I'm 100% sure, because 100% sure is confirmed from the official announcement from the company. So, but right now I do receive information, but by the time they announce, they may change. So at this moment of time, in my version is this, right?
Okay. So I have one other question. So with the liquidity pool on FinSwap, with PancakeSwap, you can see there is an APR.
Yeah.
Right. So with FinSwap, is there an APR percentage, or that will be done later? Because currently I didn't see an APR percentage.
No APR, right? Yeah, right now, and they will be later. So the announcement of APR will be later. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then the last question is, what detailed plan do you know about the upcoming events? Would there be upcoming events to promote this new ecosystem?
Yes,
okay.
It will be. So we are actually planning. Of course, now after we launch the FTC staking, then we will run more training and also education for the members to familiarize, and at the same time we are planning events from all over the world. All right, so we will run on a different format, but more or less it's promoting the FTC, all right, and especially on the staking perspective. So we'll announce events pretty soon after the staking has launched. We are going to do this aggressively on the promotion promoting the staking as well as the blockchain, the FTC. Yes.
Okay. And actually, I did have one last question. Yesterday, I was thinking about it. So we have FTC main, we have FTC fin, and then we have FTC BEP20. So now the transaction fees that is being charged on FTC fin, how is that transaction fees being utilized since there is no liquidity pool on FTC fin? Is that going to be converted to main to pay out in the FTC main liquidity? And what incentives would the company provide so that people would rather use more transactions on the FTC chain than on BEP20? Even though I know that when you buy on BEP20, you still have to bridge it or swap it into FTC main, right?
Yeah.
But what would you say is the incentive for users to do most of their transactions through the FTC chain? Yeah.
I think primarily the company is going to promote all on their own chain, all right, and also the transaction fee on the main is higher than the fin chain because I think the main chain is still compatible with Ethereum EVM, so it's still running on the EVM network in a way, so the transaction cost is slightly higher as compared to our fin chain, right? It's faster and cheaper. So definitely the promotion on the chain, definitely on the fin chain itself. But of course, in order to expedite, that's why we got to run on the BEP as well, the BSC chain as well. So, but eventually the focus will be on the fin chain, right? The fin chain itself. But because of a dual chain design, they have to cross chain. So there's some fee involved in the cross chain operation. But as I say, the details, I think we will have more of it in the later part because there are a lot of things that the tech department has to resolve, because I think, as I say, we got to resolve the API to port over on the FinSwap and also the staking as well as, because I think the company also realized that, the leaders or the members need some passive income. That's why we have to push on for the FTC staking to happen soon. So that's the reason why, a lot of things they have to just take some time to slowly get it done over time. So that's taken some time, but I think let's welcome this FTC staking program, so that is going to resolve a lot of members' issues. And also, instead of letting the coin float like that, we need to have a driving mechanism and driving force to get the price up, because all of us are doing mining right now, and we all hope the coin price will go up, right? So that's why the focus is on the mechanism and staking, so that we can actually drive it up.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So before I leave, last question, right? Do you know if there will be an official tokenomics released for the FTC cryptocurrency?
I think there are too many. There are too many ecosystems. So I think the tokenomics actually is, for example, your FTC staking is also one of the tokenomics, right? They can drive the price around. So, right. So we will keep on adding anything that actually improves the ecosystem and also driving the blockchain usage and also transaction, that will at the same time create more values for our native token, which is FTC.
Yeah, but it would be nice to get like a PDF representation so that it's easy to explain the use case of FTC crypto as far as its tokenomics, because we do know there's a lot of utility, but it would be nice if company puts an official tokenomics out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if in case you get one, then you keep us updated on it.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for today. Great Zoom call. Thank you.
So thank you. I believe there are too many questions that I'm not able to allow everyone to ask. So for those who has, still some questions that I will just quickly go through some of them, and if I'm not able to answer all, please get back to your introducer or your upline, and I believe they can actually reach out to their leaders to get your question answered. All right, so okay, for those who have actually paid 20,000 to purchase the SVP, right? I'm not sure. Those who pay 20,000 to purchase the SVP, they have to have 50,000 LP below them, and after they qualify, it will be refund back the 20,000 today automatically the next day. So if they don't get it, they can just screenshot and write to customer service. The customer service will check for them. All right. So that is the question. If you guys already done the FTC, right? Not FTC, the SVP. Another question is about the mining, right? So the mining is you get little, right, linear release, but after 180 days you're actually getting more, because you are getting the full, but whatever that actually owe it to you will also be released. So it's 180 days you are getting more after 180 days, because you will be gradually released back to you. So the full amount will be released to you over 360 days. So the first 180 days you're getting less, the second 180 days you are actually getting more. So the full thing will be all released on 360 days. Then you will get your full amount on a daily basis. So this is a linear release formula. If you do not have this, I think you probably have to get it from your upline. So we have this so-called Excel computation on a day-by-day basis. All right. So okay. So I think some of the questions that some of the members ask the staking 1%, right? Where does the funds come from? It's very normal. If you Google, right, we call it yield farming, right, or staking. There's some of the coins they are actually giving 600%, no problem, because the staking is actually to help the company to create the ecosystem on the blockchain itself. So the reward actually coming from the ecosystem. That's why the company, the blockchain ecosystem, able to pay this kind of is something similar to yield farming. So you can just Google yield farming. You will see some of the coins can give up to even 600% or even 1,000%. So this is normal for blockchain project. It's not the same as what the rest of the project means, right? So I think it's 10 o'clock. I think it's great talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have some understanding of how the company is going to move forward. And I hope for those, I apologize for those who are not able to answer your questions. Please get back to your introducer or your outline, and I do hope that you get clarity on that. And we will organize more sessions more frequently, and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, thank you for your
recording stopped
today, and good night all. Thank you very much.